Episode 7, Judgment Day. Will you defend God's Sabbath or man's Sunday? Every soul will stand in court, every mouth will be silenced, and every hidden excuse will be exposed before the judge of all the earth. Ecclesiastes 12:13-14. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. Now the courtroom is set. On one side stands God's unchangeable law, written in stone, his fourth commandment blazing in holy fire. Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. On the other side, Canon 29, a man-made law that dares to oppose God's decree. Christians must not Judaize by resting on the Sabbath, but must work on that day. This is no longer about a day, it's about loyalty. Who do you serve, God or man? God's law in the final judgment, James 2:10-12. For whosoever shall keep the whole law and yet offend in one point, he is guilty of all. So speak ye, and so do, as they that shall be judged by the law of liberty. You will not be judged by church tradition, not by popular opinion, not by what your pastor said, but by God's commandments, the same 10. He wrote with his finger and declared from Sinai. Sunday observance, a mark of rebellion. You cannot change what God has declared holy and call it devotion. Proverbs 14:12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. The question on Judgment Day is not, were you sincere, but, did you obey the truth? 2 Thessalonians 2:10. Because they received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. God's truth is his law, Psalm 119:142. And that truth includes the Sabbath. Sunday keepers' final 5 excuses, refuted one last time. God knows my heart, yes, and he knows whether you love him enough to obey, John 14:15. Everyone worships on Sunday. Broad is the way that leads to destruction, Matthew 7:13-14. My pastor told me. Acts 5:29. We ought to obey God rather than men. It doesn't affect my salvation. Revelation 22:14. Only commandment keepers enter the gates of the city. Jesus knows I love him. 1 John 2:4. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar. No one will enter the kingdom clinging to Canon 29. No one will be excused for defending Sunday when the Bible never commanded it. God's last warning to the world. Revelation 14:7. Fear God and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth. This is a call back to the Creator, a call to restore what man tried to erase. The Sabbath is God's memorial of creation, the seal of his authority, the sign between him and his people. And Sunday? The mark of the beast system, a tradition built on rebellion and deception, authorized by Canon 29 and upheld by every denomination that has traded truth for popularity. Final challenge to all skeptics, pastors, imams, priests, and professors. Find the verse where God called Sunday his holy day. Find the verse where Jesus or the apostles changed the Sabbath. Find the verse that says we can ignore the fourth commandment under grace. You will not find it, but you will find Isaiah 58:13. My holy day, the Sabbath. Malachi 3:6. I change not. Revelation 14:12. Here is the patience of the saints. They keep the commandments of God. Final words. Before the verdict, on that day you will not say, I didn't know. Because now you do. You've heard the truth. You've seen the evidence. You've read the scriptures. Now it's your turn to choose. Will you keep the Sabbath of the Lord, or continue clinging to the Sunday of Rome?